Hey guys, welcome back into more reaction content. Today we're going to be watching episode 4 of The Boys, the Female Species. I really don't know where we're going to take this from here. We finally know what Compound V is, so that's great. It is a drug that is supposed to enhance Soup's abilities, so that's good to know. Homelander is getting more and more unhinged as we're going, and now we have some form of confirmation that Butcher has a personal score to settle with Homelander. I don't know if it's like a shared connection where Homelander is just as much aware as Butcher is of Homelander, or if it's just Butcher doesn't like Homelander for some reason. So hopefully we'll find that out soon, but we're gonna jump straight into episode 4, so let's get right to it. That Butcher? He looks young and like clean shaven and not as much as a psycho. Wife! Dog toys!
Please.
Okay. Oh. He looks so normal. Not liking a soup hunting sociopath. Oh, did she leave him and take the dog? Is that why there's no dog but he has dog toys? Oh, she left him. Bed frame's gone, furniture's gone. The womanly touch of the home is gone. I am assuming she left him because the dog is gone. He has CCTV on his TV. Butcher, she's alive! Is that his wife? I don't know, they seemed happy and they both seem really sad now. So maybe it was not an agreed upon separation. Oh, and here's the ex, the director.
Director?
How the hell does he just get places? He's done this to like 2 different people now.
In here?
Her and MM. He's kind of like Batman in that way. He's just
Sounds
there.
Like
Ooh.
Last
Got a
week,
vanilla
A
envelope.
train. Main line before the big race. There's Fuck Buddy, Pop Claw, pinning the same stuff. They call it Compound V. It's some kind of booster or steroid for soups. Jacks them right up.
Got a sample?
Yeah, you need more evidence, because Volt is just gonna bury it otherwise.
It could be anything.
You don't trust me. Susan, I am shocked and saddened by that.
Really?
He's such a trustworthy individual.
Speaking of which,
Look at that face. Tell me you wouldn't trust him with your bank information.
I mean, what's to stop Sergeant Homelander from killing a couple of 100,000 Chinese? How are you going to try him for war crimes? He's going to murder the bloody lot of us before he steps 1 foot in The Hague. I mean, you might as well hand the bloody launch keys over to Vault right now.
True. That is kind of terrifying. How do you get a soup for war crimes?
Really working this one, huh?
I mean, it works for Marvel and DC because those superheroes have like a moral compass of some sort, but these guys, nah.
But if you fuck me on this, for the rest of your life, you'll be drinking your own piss at a black site.
I officially have a crush on Susan. Susan for life. If anything happens to Susan, I riot.
I already told you A-Train runs the Compound V.
Yeah, runs the Compound B to the noodle shop up on Division. We've
A
been up on
noodle
it all
shop?
week and we ain't seen fuck all.
Noodle guy.
Oh,
He's speaking.
maybe it's just for self-defense. You don't know that man. Just wants to carry his noodles home in peace. Just gonna be having a nice meal, and here you 3 come in, acting like it's Rainbow Six Siege.
Let's hurry up. Let's go. Check those boxes.
Gotta jam while we look for the drugs.
Boxes.
Oh, it's a girl.
Come on, Frenchie.
Or a kid at least. There you go, Frenchie.
Damn it, Frenchie. What?
Hopefully she just doesn't attack you. Oh! Oh, she's a soup! An angry soup! You go!
Come on!
It's giving very X-23 vibes. Oh, they shut themselves in! I'm going to assume you did a good thing by letting her go.
We were getting wasted in the common room. It's like Super Bowl, I think. But
Are you in a therapy session? He needs to be. You know what? I should be supportive. I'm always telling people they need to go to therapy.
Dolphins. Did you know in Japan that they hunt down and slaughter 20,000 dolphins a year?
Yeah, and that is
Intelligent
sad.
animals. Yeah, that have
Sharks and whales too.
regional accents and great sense of humor. I mean, they're
I love the
hilarious.
idea of a dolphin with a regional accent.
Yeah.
That must hurt.
I agree with him on the animal front, but like I still want to hit him in the face with a brick.
I'm the diversity hire.
I'm a joke.
That's just
At
not
least
true.
he knows. He's self-aware.
Wherever that carnival.
Okay, I get it. He probably does need like a confidence boost because his powers are really dumb compared to like everyone else. But I think, you know, the therapist should be focused on why are you an asshole? Because there's no way you can blame that on the dolphins.
I mean, just when you think this shit can't get any more horrible.
It just keeps going, doesn't it, Huey?
Get a lot more horrible.
Yeah, I'm kind of having fun. You were probably traumatized, though. I'm sorry about that. Oh, Frenchie's doing some actual investigating.
Take a look.
V.
Came gift wrapped in this.
Find out where it came from.
I'll shake a few trees.
Okay, we're making some progress here.
Does he? Who's that then, eh?
Nobody.
Starlight, is it? I'd be damned if I hand this man my phone. He ain't the boss of you, Huey.
Annie. Starlight?
Yeah, it's nothing. I mean, we were supposed to go on a date.
Call
I'm
that
sure.
right now. You're fucking going.
As a rule, I don't usually go out
Don't
after
use
a
Annie.
gory massacre.
Listen, here's the job. You're gonna hotmark her phone. From now on, we hear everything she says. I mean, this is a golden opportunity. And after all you've done, piece of cake.
No.
Yeah, she's not a...
She's a nice
not a bad
person.
person.
And she's not even involved in this.
She's a soup, Huey. Just like the fucking rest of them.
Superpower racism, I guess.
7 minutes ago, transoceanic flight 37 from Paris to Chicago was hijacked mid-air.
7 minutes ago?
Yeah, source from NORAD gave us a heads up.
How many hijackers?
Looks like 3.
Did they scramble F-16s?
Yep, as we speak. But
The way
you
they control
get
this
quicker.
data is terrifying. But I could
Every
see
time
it
I-
happening.
If you bring those passengers back alive, not
Gonna
one
look good.
congressman will have the balls to vote against our bill.
I don't like the look on his face. It's like he's not agreeable, like there's something else going on in his head. The pretty lady's back.
But it should knock out your girl.
I know it's not the same actress, but if anyone ever saw Gone Girl on Sci-Fi, the character Kinsey, they have the exact same like piercing bright blue eyes, and I think it's like brighter because jet black hair. Gorgeous.
Jesus.
Hey, do you have a second?
We don't have time
It's
to talk
not
about your
really a good
therapy.
time.
I'd really appreciate it. Super quick. Pretty
No.
please. Thanks.
What? Where?
Ocean land.
Ocean land.
Like SeaWorld?
So, get this, the dolphins there. I mean, they are really underfed and abused. To be quite honest, they're really frustrated.
You know what? I can handle him doing some animal activism, not dealing with
Would
people.
really respond to that.
Yeah, go work at
You
SeaWorld, man.
realize that you
Better
are at
conditions.
the centerpiece of the Ocean Land Fall campaign.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could just bail on that, right? The deal sucks anyways.
No, we can't.
Listen, I just like to, you know, maybe do something with a little more substance.
I'm gonna say his plan is better from a marketing
Yes.
standpoint,
Okay.
actually, because you show like an actual.
Play to your strengths.
This is his strength. Okay, I can't believe I'm defending the deep, but if you show like actual actionable efforts to take care of the environment, especially aquatic life, the people are gonna eat that up. Let him do his thing. If you care about the numbers, there you go.
What'd you do?
What the hell are you talking about?
Who did you tell about Compound B?
I didn't tell it.
Either way, you're gonna have to pack a bag, so get everything that you need.
Oh. I'm gonna nickname you Badger until I get an actual name, because badgers are vicious.
Money, Patty, special deal.
Hilarious Dolphins Ahoy extravaganza starring.
I'm guessing that lady had something to do with why she was in a cage.
Remember, go deep. Go Ocean Land.
All right, let's see what you got.
I like Annie. Don't use Annie.
Yeah, I had a very Jesus-centric childhood.
Very controlling mother. Oh. Okay, Huey has a little bit of PTSD.
What were you saying?
So what's translucent like?
But otherwise, he seems like a loner. He spends most of his free time with his son.
Okay. I don't know why it shocks me that like these people can have families. Huey, I know you feel bad. You killed the kid's dad, probably. That's probably why you feel bad, but also Translucent tried to kill you first, okay? Do none of them have guns? Ooh, there went that guy. Oh, nice one. Okay. Taking down the bad guys.
All right, everyone, it's all over.
Oh.
Oh, easy, fella. Take it easy. There you go. Just relax.
Oh! Oh, you zapped the control panel.
You gotta go out there, lift the plane up.
Lift the plane? How? There's nothing to stand on. It's fucking air.
I don't know, fly at it, ram it straight.
That kind of speed.
They hit it, Superman.
The plane goes ass over tit, or I'll punch straight through the hull.
In like every other superhero film. Oh.
That was a big one. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. We're done here.
Please.
Everything's fine, guys. Everything's... I'm not.
I mean, he totally did this on purpose, because he just didn't look enthusiastic when Stillwell was going over her plan.
I'm so sorry.
Homelander's not stupid. He ruined those controls on purpose.
Oh, look at this. Homicide.
You got here fast?
Yeah, it was on the squawker.
What's with the accent?
What's with yours?
That's rude.
I'm not arguing with him.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Cheers, mate.
Okay. Here to clean up the mess. Look for the girl, probably. Oh, she probably used to work there and was sold or something.
I know where she's going. Penn Station. She's working her way backwards. She's trying to get home.
But it's a gutter ball again. I was hoping you'd get better. It's been a couple of minutes. It's the effort that counts. Bowling can be difficult.
I'll come clean. If I'm being honest, I'm a little suspicious of you. You know what I think's happening? I think you're holding back for some weird, not gonna show me up on a first date reason. You wanna quit stroking my ego and show me what you really got?
Come on, Annie. Nice.
Holy shit.
Or that super strength.
Now that's a strike.
He ran down the account number, and the box containing the V came from Samaritan's Embrace.
Ezekiel's soup charity.
Oh.
What the fuck's that Jesus-thumping elastic bastard got to do with it?
Maybe we find the girl, we find out.
He's probably pushing it. Showed up to turn her favorite show on. Oh!
No. He's okay. He's gone. He's gone.
Okay.
Can I tell you a secret I never told anyone? When I was a boy, my father, he stole me from Maman. In Marseille, middle of the night, just broke in, took me.
Oh.
Kept me with him for years. Hotel after hotel. Every few nights, take me out for a walk. Smoke a good wash, tell me he love me. Then,
Oh, poor Frenchie. Put the
tries to
cigarettes
run
out
away
on.
so many times. I jump buses, trains. Anything to get back to Marseille. To Maman. But every time he find me. So I know what it's like to want to go home.
Favorite character confirmed. No one better show up and ruin this. Frenchie's doing a good job. Oh, please, no one show up and frighten her. Oh, dang it, the TV. You did good, Frenchie. All that effort to get your kid back just to try to smother him with a Hello Kitty blanket.
Frenchie.
Does it bother you that I could whip your ass in bowling? And in everything? And bench press you?
Oh my God, is that a threat or a promise?
That would be pretty cool, actually.
No, I really think it's awesome. They're really you.
Oh no, what are you seeing? Huey.
Save my spot.
That wasn't your fault, and I don't even think Robin would be mad. I said it before, if you take away the murder part, I think Robin would actually be proud of Huey. Standing up for himself, got out of his dad's house, doing his own thing. Is there murder and drugs involved? Yes, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about personal growth.
So where's the girl, Frenchie? Since you're the psycho chick whisperer all of a sudden. Maybe
Hey, ma'am, you work
Maybe she
with
wants to
kids who
find a
need
trainer.
help.
Oh, yeah? How
Be
deep up your ass did you
understanding.
pull that?
It depends how deep does your tongue go.
Listen, you lost her, man. We had orders. We're supposed to follow them. We're professionals and we count on each other. What happened the night that Mallory had your tail lamplighter?
Oh, that's enough.
Mallory was our boss, man. We had orders. And you were supposed to follow him. You were supposed to follow Lamplighter, tell him, but you let him go.
I didn't know.
And Lamplighter goes and tortures Mallory's grandkids.
I didn't know.
It doesn't matter.
What's Sporty Spice up to?
Who?
Sporty
Sporty
fucking
Spice.
Spice. What's she up to?
You like the Spice Girls?
I don't know.
Exactly. You see, when they're apart, they're absolute fucking rubbish. But you put them together.
Equating superhero killing mercenaries to the fucking Spice Girls. I'm kind of here for it.
How do you know so much about the Spice Girls?
I want to know
The
too.
point is that we're all shine by ourselves. We need each other. Now,
That's
you
just a
guys
random
beat the living
fly.
fucking shit
It was
out
like
of
in
each other,
scene, or
aren't
does
you?
it mean
Yeah,
something?
It ain't.
The random fly? Am I supposed to get something out of that, or was it just a fly on set?
Gas her ass and get the fuck out of here.
I get both of them, because that kid needs
Jesus,
help.
He gives the worst pep talks.
He really does.
But like MM has a point. Someone died before and tortured and died several people because Frenchie leads with his emotions, which I respect, but also
That's right. What?
the teep is unhinged.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, let's just focus on the escape first and, you know,
I understand, MM, and I'm happy that we finally have information about Mallory. She was literally their boss, and we learned a little bit about Lamplighter in the very beginning, but he apparently retired. So I wonder if he's still alive.
Right, seriously? Now is not the appropriate time. Plus, you're making things awkward. Okay, okay. If I just touch it, will you shut up?
How are you going to explain this to a cop? No! So many therapy sessions are gonna be needed. Oh my god. I don't like him, but I'm enjoying his like weird freaking segments. He's gonna need so much after this. I want this girl to get help, but I swear that's one of the best things I've seen on TV the entirety of 2022. Oh, babe, what are you gonna do? Oh, no! No, 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 no. Reach behind you and claw his eyes out. Yes, yes, yes. That's my girl. No! Oh, you can't. Oh!
Hey, Train! Look, everybody! E-Train Train over here! Look, E-Train Train! Hey!
Nice one, Frenchie. I don't have time to be walking menacingly towards her.
No. Let me talk to her.
Don't be fucking stupid.
What if she's a Spice Girl?
Frenchie.
He's got a point. I don't know the other Spice Girls, but what if she's a Spice Girl? Oh, no, 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 not Frenchie, not Frenchie. Okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe gas him. She wasn't putting a lot of effort into killing him, I'll say that, because she definitely could have ripped him to shreds.
She ain't no Spice Girl.
Why do you know so much about the Spice Girls? Just general question. Is it deep? No, this is probably about the plane. Damn it, I was hoping for actually another deep segment. Where is the deep? He should probably be here. This is a water-adjacent crime.
They didn't have to die.
We have Homelander
He's gonna
and
twist
Queen
it,
Maeve
okay.
on the scene. Do you have a comment?
If you let us get involved in national affairs, we could have
Said
helped.
They didn't have to die.
We arrived 3 minutes after the plane went down. Why? Because we're not in the chain of command.
The crying on command.
But
Freaking psycho.
if they let us into the military,
Then this will never happen again. That is my solemn promise to you.
Very soon, my friend, whoever did this to us will hear from all of us.
Oh, she did. She's getting fed up with him and maybe a little bit afraid of how far he'll go. I am loving these episodes. The pacing of the show is so freaking good because obviously they're touching on some pretty intense topics, but they're doing it in a way where it's mitigated enough by humor that you don't feel overwhelmed. It's very easy to digest the topics that they're touching on because they're touching on things that, you know, affect our real society. We got drugs, drug pushing, corporate manipulation of the population through media, human trafficking in this episode, because obviously this girl, still gonna call her Badger until I get an actual name for her, even though like her powers definitely seems more cat-like. I think Butcher brought that up. But we got a little bit of information that she was taken from her mom, so I'm assuming it was a human trafficking situation, which in this type of world where you have people that have superpowers, there would likely be a wide market to get your hands on someone who has some type of ability that you can take advantage of. So I feel really bad for that kid. We got some more information, which I'm very thankful for. We learned a little bit more about who Mallory was. Mallory was apparently the head of this anti-soup team that Butcher, MM, and Frenchie were a part of. And Frenchie has a history of making decisions through his emotions and not really through logic. And I understand why MM was so upset. I get both of them, honestly, because Frenchie has a very dark past. He has issues with his dad, and he obviously has if he feels a personal connection to this kid who was a victim of human trafficking and was taken away from her mom and taken advantage of. So Frenchie wants to help her because he's been through a similar situation. But then you also have a Mim side that because of Frenchie's pattern of behavior in the past, Mallory, who is obviously a friend of theirs, her grandkids were taken and tortured by Lamplighter. And I'm really interested by the fact that they brought up Lamplighter again, because Lamplighter was briefly mentioned in episode 1. He had retired, and his retirement was the reason that Starlight was brought in. So hopefully that means we're going to learn a little bit more about Lamplighter. I'm assuming that Lamplighter is still alive because they did make it known in the first episode that he was going into retirement, but Lamplighter could also be dead because he wasn't at that introduction to Starlight. And normally when you have this turnover of a mantle, you would have the originator of that position there to kind of pass the torch to the new kid. So Lamplighter would have been there to pass the torch to Starlight. But the fact that Lamplighter wasn't there kind of leads some question as to whether or not Lamplighter might still be alive. I love it. It's great. We're seeing some blossoming romance between Huey and Starlight that I really enjoy. I think they're good for each other. Like personality-wise, they're a good fit. Huey definitely, just based off his prior relationship with Robin, gravitates towards people that have a stronger will than he does, which isn't a bad thing. It just seems to be what he's compatible with. So I think him and Annie would be so cute, but I don't know how Annie's gonna feel when she finds out what exactly Huey's been doing. It could go one or two ways. Obviously, she's gonna feel betrayed and pissed off, but Starlight is also the only member of Vought right now that we see who actually cares about the people and wants to be this like beacon of hope and actually help the population. So maybe after a long enough time at Vought, she's kind of going to see that her coworkers and the management and Vought itself are very corrupt and maybe want to help. Well, I can't say all of Vought because we're seeing a little bit of a shift in Maeve. Maybe Maeve was always like this because this is kind of only our second big moment with Maeve outside of learning that she and Homelander had dated in the last episode and seeing her at the races with him and seeing that, you know, she's afraid of him. He made her very uncomfortable by saying, you know, if I ever thought you moved on with someone else, I don't know how I would take that. Homelander makes her very uncomfortable. So we already knew that prior, but we see in this episode that she's deeply disturbed by Homelander and his lack of empathy entirely. And, you know, she actually wants to help people. Like, obviously, she's probably in it for the money and she does have her own issues. But leaving those people behind definitely affected her. And I'm interested to see how that pulls up or comes up in the future. I'm almost expecting a direct conflict between Homelander and Maeve, because Maeve is definitely, she looks like, you know, not the type to back down. So I do feel like it's going to come to a point where Homelander has kind of pushed her buttons and maybe we'll get a fight between the two. I don't think Maeve will win, but I would be interested in seeing that just because I kind of want to see someone fight Homelander who's like not terrified of him. But yeah, oh yeah, and we learned a little bit about Butcher. He has an ex-wife. She's alive. She likely has the dog. I don't know why she left Butcher. Then again, Butcher seems like a very difficult person to maintain a personal relationship with because he lies a lot and he doesn't really care about other people. But in the flashback, I got the feeling that this was obviously years prior when Butcher was likely a different person in a lot of ways. He seemed happier. He seemed more relaxed. He didn't seem like, you know, I'm willing to throw everyone under the bus in order to get to Homelander. And I'm assuming that the issue with Homelander comes up when talking about his relationship with his ex-wife. Because maybe something happened between Butcher and Homelander due to his prior job that caused strain on his marriage. I don't know. We'll definitely find out because Butcher has a personal vendetta against Homelander, so it's gonna come up at some point. I'm enjoying these episodes. I'm gonna hop straight into episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you join me again, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye now.